Hey, it's Sherman. I just got a phone call from a buddy Jeff, who is the business account manager over at the AT&T store in Bowie. And the new iPhones just came in today, and he told me he's got one set aside for me. We're going to go over there and pick one up. And on the way, I'm going to share with you why I think the iPhone, or specifically the new version of the iPhone, is really the tool of choice, the productivity tool of choice for real investors. So jump on in the truck with me, and on the way up, I'll explain to you why we're going to go get a new iPhone and why you need one too. Okay, so here's the scoop. Apple came out with the iPhone roughly about 4 years ago. When it first came out, it was really sort of a novelty, but now it's really becoming sort of an industry standard in certain groups, particularly amongst realtors, and I think it is the tool of choice for real investors. And let me give you my top 3 reasons why. Number one, as a phone, it's hard to beat. I mean, the quality is good. AT&T has a global network. They certainly have the fastest, although I don't want to sound like a commercial, with their 3G network. So as a cell phone, it's a solid device. Second, and probably more important to us as real investors, is the ability to tap the internet. And as a tool, it's incredibly powerful because it has built-in web browsing. Web browsing is not sort of an afterthought, it's built in. And one of the things that's in the new iPhone, which I think they're calling the 3S, is increased speed for web browsing. And then the third thing that makes it an absolute killer is the ability to download apps or applications. So your iPhone has really become a handheld computer. And all the stuff that we saw back in the Star Trek movies and back in TV shows like the Jetsons about what the future was going to look like, they really have all come together with the iPhone. Now, I know there's a lot of BlackBerry users out there who talk about the fact that the iPhone's not as good for text messaging. Probably true. I mean, if you're into sort of power text messaging and the main thing you use your cell phone for is simply sending out text messages, you probably still want to stick with your BlackBerry. But if you really want to use it as a productivity tool, there are some unique applications that you can run on your iPhone that you can't run on a BlackBerry. And I know that I speak that from experience because my wife has had all 3 of the latest versions of the BlackBerry. And when I say to her, well, can you do this, can you do that, can you do this, such as can you do a mind map? She just sort of gives me a blank stare, you know, because you can't do that on a BlackBerry. It's not available and probably won't be available for several years. But you can do things like creating mind maps so that you can map out how you're going to go about tackling a project. There's some wonderful productivity tools, including sort of light versions of project management tools like App and Go's To Do, which makes it real easy for you to have a brainstorming session and say, okay, there's certain things that I want to accomplish. Now, how do I go about putting specific tasks and deadlines and assigning responsibility to make things happen? And at the end of the day, it's great to be a dreamer, it's great to be a visionary, but if you don't take action, it's never going to happen. If you don't assign responsibility, it's never going to happen. So it's really important to have productivity tools at your fingertips when you need them, how you need them, where you need them. And being in the middle of a brainstorming session where you have an idea, which can happen anywhere. I mean, for those of you who've gone through Earl Nightingale's The Strangest Secret or are participating in the program that we were able to put together with Diana Nightingale and the Nightingale Institute, with Diana Nightingale and Keys Publishing, you understand by listening to Earl Nightingale that brainstorming and ideas can happen anywhere. And the last thing in the world you want to do is be on an airplane or sitting waiting for a friend in the car and you've got an idea and all of a sudden you got to scrounge around or scramble for a piece of paper to write something down, or you have to get onto your laptop computer or your desktop computer to be able to map something out. The great thing about the iPhone is all of that stuff is right there in your fingertips. And this is I bought the original iPhone when it first came out 3 years ago. I got the new iPhone last year when it came out, and I am on my way now to the AT&T store today, the first release of the new iPhone, because I want to share with you some of the enhanced features that the new iPhone can do. The big improvement, of course, is the ability to now actually shoot movies on your iPhone, and the improvements specifically in 2 key areas. Number one, is the ability to web surf and the enhanced tools for web surfing. And number 2 is the enhanced tools for the camera, which allows you to zoom in, zoom out, and of course take movies. Invaluable, absolutely invaluable. And I want to actually go ahead and demonstrate today, tomorrow, and next week how to use these tools to upload videos to things like YouTube for your Real Offers page, to upload video into YouTube that you can then connect to either your Facebook page, your MySpace page, or to your Realinvestor investor agent page. And these are powerful productivity tools that allow you to have all the stuff at your fingertips at any given time, because the one thing that most of us carry with us all the time is our cell phones, no matter where you go, including places where you probably shouldn't have your cell phone, like the bathroom and, of course, the movie theater. Please turn your phone off in the movie theater. So having these productivity tools in front of you and with you all the time is going to make you a much more productive person. It's going to make you a much happier person, and it's going to really give you a sense of peace of mind, because you can tackle issues and deal with them when they come to mind and assign them to other people or assign them to specific days out in the future and get stuff out of the middle of your head. The reason why most people are walking around stressed is because they're trying to keep too much stuff in their head and they're trying to work and solve too many problems at the same time. The key to problem solving is to know when to deal with something and when not to deal with it, and having these productivity tools in your hands is going to go a long way towards giving you just a simple sense of peace of mind. Now, I'm going to share this stuff with you right now, but I'm also going to go back through and demonstrate it in real time and show you how this stuff works, okay? So let's head on over to the store. Okay, so we're here at the AT&T store. I brought my laptop just in case I've got to like back up some files or do some stuff. So let's head on in and get the new iPhone. So tell us about it. What's it got?
You got the video camera. You got the zoom in autofocus. Okay. 3 megapixel camera. Cool. Compass.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be fast processing.
Sweet.
The battery life is a little bit longer.
All this when I get back.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna on your contacts. I'm gonna put them onto the blue phone.
Okay.
But your pictures, applications, you have to synchronize.
Okay.
So this will be quick. I know you got.
So should I sync it before I give this to you, or how's that work?
Just because, I mean, you can sync it when you get home.
Okay. Cool.
What's right? What's your last number?
I'm sorry, no,
Your cell phone number.
202. So there it is. Very cool. My boy Daryl hooked me up. Thank you, sir. Jeff, as always. So you need a new iPhone. You need to come to the AT&T store, Loudoun Town Center. See my buddy Daryl. Daryl, how do I get a hold of you? There it is.
301-684-0324. 301-684-0324.
Very cool. All right, let's go home and put all the apps on it. See you guys soon. Take care. Thanks. So to prove it, I'm sitting here and I got my camera. Darius, turn around the iPhone. Let them see what the iPhone looks like. Sweet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that little baby. Look at that little baby camera phone. Cool. All right, so go ahead and turn it back on me. So yeah, so I'm demonstrating specifically how to use the new Apple iPhone 3GS as a productivity tool. Now what's really, really cool is I can go ahead and take video and post it up on YouTube. Real quick, this is a 22-acre project that I've been working on for the past couple of years. We bought the property for just over $2 million, and we sold the first 2 large parcels for $7 million. You can do the math, all right? More importantly is we own half, the rest of the half of the land free and clear that will sell when the residential market comes back. But I just wanted to demonstrate how powerful. Did you see that mail truck over there? And here comes a cop, let him do that. I just want to demonstrate and show you guys how powerful this new iPhone really, really is. All right, cool.